going today. I don't know if you can notice or not, but I got a little change in the bike. No longer any huge bunny ears hanging out. I guess they're not technically flush mounts, but I mean they're pretty close. I'll consider them flush mount turn signals. Got my my handlebar mirror down there on the left. It's a little loose though. It keeps moving in the wind. I didn't think I need to put some. It's a really cheap one. I'm pretty cheap, so I didn't know how it was gonna be. So I don't want to spend like 40 bucks on one mirror. So I bought like a $20 set of them. I think I'm gonna just glue it or something in the spot I want it. See how that goes. But I don't know. Today I just really wanted to come out and ride. I didn't really have anything to talk about. Just came out to relax. Had a stressful day at work today. It sucked. I'm so glad this is my last week before I go back to school. But then I'll have like a week off, and I have to try to find a job. I don't know. We'll see. See how all that goes. Wish it was a little later. Might have a nice sunset, but oh well. Washed my bike today. I really needed it. Brake dust gets on these wheels like nothing other. None other, I guess. Not nothing other. Bike is a lot different without those bunny ears though, that's for sure. This is my first time. Well, not first time. I guess I rode a little bit earlier today, but I changed them 2 days ago. And I planned on riding it that day, but they took freaking forever, so I had an itch on my eye. It took freaking forever to change. I could not, this left side here, the bolts just unscrewed out of the mirror housing, I guess. The base of the mirror. Just screwed straight out of there. They didn't the nuts didn't come off the bolts. The nuts stayed on, but it screwed the whole bolt out of the base. If you know what I'm saying, I don't really understand. But so I just pushed the mirror off, and I got the mirror off, but the bolts were still stuck in there, and I needed to get those out, and I could not get them out. So we ended up just cutting them off, which took fucking forever to cut them off. They're like titanium bolts. I don't even know what they were, but it took forever. And by the time I got them all taken off and everything, it looked like it was about to rain, and it was getting really dark, and I just said, forget it. And then yesterday it rained all... Actually, no, it didn't fucking rain all day. My phone's weather said it was going to rain in the morning, and then it was going to clear up. And then about 5 o'clock, which is when I get off work, it was going to start raining again. So I was like, there's no point in driving my bike to work. It's going to rain in the morning and when I get off work. And then it didn't end up raining the whole day, and I got home from work, and I was gonna ride it then. Because I go over to my buddy's house on Mondays, go to Wings and stuff, and I was gonna ride it over there, but I wouldn't have got home till 11 or something, and it said it was gonna start raining about 10 o'clock, 11, and of course it doesn't rain then either. I could have rode it the whole day yesterday and been fine, but I didn't, and I could have, so I was kind of mad about that. So today is really the first day I got to ride my bike since I changed the mirrors out. Oh man. Stop and get I can stop in Liberty and get some fruit. Liberty's my hometown, North Liberty. So I don't have a backpack, so I don't want to try to stick a 40 in my coat the whole way home. So I'll probably just wait till I get to my hometown. Liquor store there closed at 10 every night, including the weekends. Ooh, who's this in the middle? So my car has been under the weather, like I said in a couple videos ago. But it started when I first got the car, pretty much. It has a cold air intake, and so it's like, and the cold air intake is like down in front of the left front tire, almost like right in front of it, and it's pretty much in the open. And it's kind of stupid because they cut like the liner that goes on the wheel well. I don't know exactly what that's called. Wheel well liner, maybe, I don't know. But they cut that so that it gets more air, and it just gets dirty quicker. And it took me 2 times to realize this. But it's so dirty that it shoots dirt and grease up into the throttle body, and it destroys one of my sensors called the throttle positioning sensor. And so the first time it happened, I took it into this shop, a local shop that I've heard mixed reviews about, and they charged me like $250 to fix it, and it was just the sensor there. But and then the second time it happened, I took it back and they said it was a different sensor. They called it the MAF sensor, MAF, mass airflow sensor. And so they replaced that, and they cleaned the throttle body. And they didn't tell me why it kept happening until I realized this time. It's the 3rd time it's happened since I had the car. And it's because of the dirty air filter, which I knew I should have cleaned, but or got a new one. But I didn't know that's why I kept doing that. So this time around it happened again, and I was like, fuck that, I'm fixing it myself. So I bought a TPS, throttle positioning sensor, off of eBay for like, it was like $17. And put that in, and it still wasn't running right. So I was like, I don't know, maybe it's the MAF air sensor this time. So just today I went outside and took it off and blew some brake cleaner fluid, or brake cleaner fluid in it, and put it back on the car, and it fixed it because it was idling real low and it was running real rich. And I read online that if you change the MAF sensor, it will help the idle a little bit higher, and it did, but it still wasn't too good. And I have it at my dad's house because he's painting it right now. He's an auto body mechanic, and so he was there out there with me looking at it, and he touches the TPS and it idles fine. And I can't drive it right now to actually see if it'll drive right, because it's all ready to be painted pretty much. It'll be done this weekend, hopefully. But so it's just like, it was like a loose wire in the TPS. So we zip tied it. We zip tied it right now, and we're gonna have to figure out a different way to fix it. But for now it idles fine and runs fine. But I'll have to try to drive it and see what happens. this weekend. Me and sensors just do not get along, I guess, on anything. When I got this bike, the sensor, the, what was it, gear positioning sensor, GPS. That was dirty. I cleaned that up because it kept, on here, it kept switching the gears like randomly. Say it's in 5th gear right now. I don't know if you can see that. 5th gear right now. And it would switch from like 4th to 6th, like randomly. If it was in like 5th gear or 4th gear, it'd go 3rd to 5th. And that makes it change the gas flow, like the fuel flow, and it like jump the bike a little bit. So I did that, and that fixed it right away. Took me 10 minutes to do. And the guy I bought it from told me about it. He didn't know what it was, but he told me about it, so it's not like he hid it from me. So I knew what I was getting into when I bought it. But it was worth it because I fixed it in about 5 minutes. And now, what is it? The light's on. Yeah, that's what it is. The FI light's on. And I put it in dealer mode, which is you got to put. The cheap way to do it is you put a paper clip into 2 of the wire harness slots and under the seat here, and it'll put it in dealer mode, and it'll give you the code for what's wrong with it. And I did it, and it's a C00, and that means nothing's wrong with it. But so I looked that up. Why is it still on then? Yada yada yada. And it's because the aftermarket exhaust that's on it takes away from the, what's it called? Damn it, can't remember now. SAT maybe? SAT sensor? SAT? I don't know. I'll put a little thingy right up here that'll tell you where. Put it on my hand. But that was so that went out, or not out. I need to disable that so the light will go away. I just haven't got around to doing it. I'll do it eventually. It doesn't really bother me now because I know nothing's really wrong with it. So I don't know. I do need to fix it though in case something does go wrong. I don't think it is. Just keep doing the same thing. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Well, no, I didn't even want to talk about it. It just came to my mind, I guess. But I'm about North Liberty here in a few. I'm gonna pick me up some beer and pick me up a 40, and go home, edit this, and probably post it tonight. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Peace.